Hello, good morning, students. Welcome to e-learning. We are learning chapter 7 population, and this is our third lecture which we are going to continue the topic that is trends in Indian population. We have already completed one of the topic, that is size and growth rate in Indian population. As we have seen that particular topic, we have understood that in the very short period of time, or in the, we can say, 1 century, we have crossed 100 crores of people, or we can say in very near future, by 2025, we understood the conclusion, that is, we are going to reach nearly 140 crores of the population. Now let's start with the next topic under this same main topic, that is population trends in India. That is, we are going to learn today with the two more topics here, that is male female population in India, is also known as gender distribution. Okay, not gender ratio but gender distribution of population in India. Here we are going to know how many males are there, how many females are, percentage is there, what are the percentage growth with the over the period of time in male and female. Then related to that same way, you find gender ratio in India. It is the calculation of per how 1000 males how many females are available. So that data we are going to know and understand that in India exactly how many females are available for 1000 males. So let's start with the male female population in India. So here you find that male female population in India, it talks about the number of males and females of the total population in different years in the India, depicts the male female ratio. Clear? So you find that we are going to know how many number of female and male were present in different years with the different census data. Clear? So again we are going to come with a table. The table shows you with the four columns. One is the year, second is the male population, then after female population, and then after you find that total population, which all are in crores. Clear? Now we have taken here 3 years, that is 1951, 1991 and 2011. Okay, now in this 3 years we are going to record, or we are going to show here, that is the how many males and how much the total, out of total population, how much percentage were the males. Same way, how many females were available altogether, and out of total percentage, how many female were there. So this percentage record we are going to know, and we are going to observe it. We are going to record both in numbers, that is in crores, as well as in the percentage, so we can have a better idea that with the time the population has increased, we know that. But exactly if you try to measure with the percentage, you get to know who is which male is increasing or female is increasing with what percentage, we are going to identify. So here in 1951, where the population total, when it comes to the total, you find that it was 36.11 or 36.1 crores of total population were there, that is 100%. And out of that you find that 18.55 crores, or we can say 18.55 crores were males. So the percentage comes here, that is 51.37 percentage, 51.3%, we can say. Now what is happening of the percentage, you find here where it comes to female, you find that the difference, that is 17.56 crores of females were there, so it is nearly to 49, that is 48.63%. So ultimately we can say 51 to 49 ratio, where we find that male were more than the female compared to uh, present age. So you find that 1951 the males were more. Then 1991 again we find that the total population was 84.63. You have to remember this, okay? Total one, that is 84.63 crores of people were there. Now you find that 43.92, that is total males were available, where their percentage is 51.90. So you find that with the change of 40 years, the percentage change, the number change is vast more, but it is more than double, we can say. So here we find that 51.37 was it, and now it is 51.90. So we can say that it has increased. Yes, if you try to check with the percentage, we can identify it has increased with some of the nearly, we can say, 53 percentage, clear, 0.53 percentage. So where it comes to the female, when you take the difference, that is 84.63 crores minus 43.92, you find that 40.70 crores of female were available in 1991. So here it was earlier 48.63, where it has reduced by 48.10. So here also you find that there is a reduction of 0.53 percentage of female as a time of 40 years, or we can say 4 decades. So this get to know that we have the population has been increasing also, as well as both in male and female, though both are increasing, but percentage wise male were more than the female. Now again we can go with 2011 data. You find that the total we have reached 121.202 crores of population, that is the 100%, and out of that 62.37 crores of people are male. Here we can say 62.37% crores of people are male, where it is where the percentage is 51.54, whereas when you talk about the female, you find that it is 58.6365 crores of population in female, which is 48.46 percentage. So you find here that is again the male has increased both in numbers, male and female both are increased, but when it comes to percentage wise, after 20 years from 1991, we find that there is a reduction, because in 1991 it was 51.90 percentage, where it has reduced by 51.54 percentage. So there is a reduction which we find here by 0.36 percentage, and here where the female were 48.10 percentage have increased to 48.46 percentage, that is 0.36 percent. So we can clear cut says that the in 2011 the female were increased than the males, but not at compared to same as males, still it is lower, but if you try to track with the earlier census data, we find that female have increased by 0.36 percentage. Now this is by 91 to 11, but overall if you try to conclude by 1951 to 2011, you can say that the population was 18.55, which increased to 62.37, but we are measuring here in percentage to get exactly how much percentage of male were available in 51 and 2011. So you find that the percentage change you find when you try to compare, when you try to write the analysis. Okay, I will tell you directly. I will tell you, when you try to write the analysis, you can first write down the overview. Overview means when we see it is from 1951 51.37, where it increased in 2000, and that is 51.54. So you find that there is just a very fraction of we can say increase, that is 17%, 0.17 percentage. When it comes to the female, it was 48.63, which is now 48.46. So there is a reduction here in the female when it comes to the overview, that is from the first 1951 to 2011. So in a span of nearly, we can say, 60 to 70 years, we find that this is what is been happened. Clear? 60 years it is all been happened. So there is a only small change in percentage, but when it comes to the population, we look, there is a drastic change in number, that is 36.11 to 121.02, 18.55 to 62.37 of males, 17.56 female to 58.65 female. So this is an over. Directly you are calculating or you are writing the analysis with 1951 to 2011. Then in between, after that, next point you can add that firstly it was increased by 40 years, or we can say if you care to calculate in 1991, the male population was increased much far better in 1991 and female were reduced. But again after 20 years or 2 decades, in again 2011, we find that male reduces and here female increase. So this is what you find that analysis you have to write. See, this is only the male female percentage wise distribution which has been there. That's why it has been told gender distribution. That is male female distribution which has been then done. But if we try to calculate with numbers, you are not getting any identifier. But when you try to go with percentage, आपको पता चलेगा कि percentage wise कितना change हुआ है. So this is just we have to write, we have to observe and write. So firstly the analysis says, or we can also tell conclusions says about the data table, that is there is a consistent increase in the male and female population. दोनों साइड से मेल फीमेल बढ़ रहे during the year from 1951 to 2011. Yes, so that is a high growth rate population which we find. Now second point, it talks about that which I told, from 1951 to 2011 it has been rose. The population has grown but very minute term. Here it is been done, that is 0.2% on an average. On an average there is a rise in male population. So सिर्फ 0.2% ही बढ़ा. So ये एक major problem है. Again 1951 the female were 48.63%. When it comes to year 2011 it is 48.46. So it is decreased by 0.17%, which has been told here. So ultimately we have conclude 3 points, where firstly we have seen both the population of male and female in numbers are increasing. Secondly, when we convert it into percentage, we find that here both the percentage wise male has increased by 0.2% on an average and female were reduced by 0.17% on an average from 1951 to 2011. So this state that the females are comparatively less than the males still in India, whereas most of the developed countries are having more females than males. When it talks about, you can just check on Google for Russia. So there are more females than males, whereas here India you find that more males are there and less females are available. So there is a fall in female population, and this is a challenge for our future society. So this is what we can conclude from our data from male and female population in India. Now we are going to go with the next topic, that is gender ratio. Now what does the gender ratio means? The number of female in a country. As I told you, there are total number of female which have been there. So out of females in a country per 1000 male which has been identified, मतलब per 1000 मेल के लिए कितने फीमेल है, मतलब 1000 मेल है तो उसके सामने 1000 फीमेल है तो वो बैलेंस होगा, लेकिन 1000 फीमेल नहीं है, 900 ही है. So it is which we are going to calculate with state wise or different country wise. So you find here in India we are going to know per 1000 males how many females are available, which is also known as sex ratio, or which is also known as gender ratio. And lastly, if you remember, you can write down female to male ratio, that is female male ratio. So this is what we are going to learn about how many per 1000 males females are available. So we can easily identify about this growth of female or reduction of female which has been there. Here it talks about there is a falling in numbers of female per 1000 males. We find that कि हर 1000 आदमी के सामने females are decreasing. So this is what you find that in our country which is happening up. We have seen the distribution also where female has reduced and male has increased. So you find that there is a reduction in the female. Now again there is a skewed gender ratio which shows you the problem arise in the economy, that is because of marriage, female reproduction etc. तो ये जो हमारा सोशल कल्चर है उसके वजह से हमारा स्क्यू जेंडर रेशियो हो रहा है, वहाँ पे वो फीमेल का रेशियो कम हो रहा है. Then it comes to, you find that as I told you there are various developed countries where the females are more, like for example you can go with Russia, वहाँ पे females ज़्यादा है male से. So every 1000 males the females are more than 1000 which is available, but here in our country the females are less and males are more. So again if we talk about only in Kerala, out of all the states in India, only in Kerala you find that the male female ratio is bigger, or we can say female to male ratio is bigger because females are more than males, which is being told here. According to 2011 data, every 1000 male you find that there are 1084 females available in Kerala. केरला के अंदर 1084 फीमेल्स है और उसके सामने 1000 मेल है. सो दिस इज व्हाट विच इज बीन टोल्ड हियर. इट इज ओनली इन केरला इन आवर कंट्री इंडिया. So where the lowest female population is in Haryana, where for every 1000 male you find that the female are 879. So it is a very less ratio for male कि हमारे मेल के सामने इतने ही फीमेल अवेलेबल है हरियाणा स्टेट के अंदर, वेर एज कंपेयर टू द केरला स्टेट द फीमेल्स आर मोर देन द मेल्स. क्लियर. सो दिस वाज a quick review or knowledge about your gender ratio of our country. Clear. Again, if you see, there has been found कि what are the reasons कि भाई हमारे ही कंट्री में फीमेल्स क्यों कम है, though we are this much populated country. You find that the factors are nothing but the social, cultural and economic factor. Why social, cultural and economic factor? If you talk about the Indian society, women were being treated very badly from the earlier stage. Ancient time की बात करें तो women were not given that much attention, not much that much importance for their growth, development, study wise, economic wise, everything. So you find that they were not given much nutrition food, they were not their health was not taken care in the ancient time. Education wise, they are not been given any type of any education. So all this thing brought up that the daughters were not completely educated, they are not healthy, they are not having any nutrition food to eat. All this became a problem for this female from the ancient time only. Again, we find that the major system which we had in India, that is dowry system, Dahej Dena. So you find that ki for every girl or every daughter, for the father has to pay some dowry to the person whose her daughter is been marrying. So you find that there is this dowry system has created the neglect of girls. क्यों? क्योंकि इससे फैमिली पे एक्स्ट्रा प्रेशर आता है कि इफ वी हैव डॉटर वी हैव टू पे टू द अदर पार्टी विद देयर डिमांड. सो दिस बिकम्स अ प्रॉब्लम विच एंशियंटली और वी कैन से last 20 years ago which was been major factor. Still it is been removed. हमारे यहाँ पे बहुत जगह पे ये निकाल दिया है तो इसकी वजह से ये अभी प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. बट स्टिल यू फाइंड दैट some of the places still in the villages this dowry system is going on. Again you find that what are the again different negative effects. That was the early child marriage. So early child marriage करने से भी प्रॉब्लम आता था कि फीमेल विच आर नॉट दैट मच मैच्योर आर becoming mother and giving birth. Again those when they are becoming they are coming to the adult stage, they are having more children. Again it leads to the, because of lack of nutritious food, it leads to the problem for the child also and for the mother also. So this is what we find that the minors were being married and they are becoming we can say mothers. So this becomes a problem. Again you find that all of this low female population was being created and it has been seen compared to the males in India. So हमारे यहाँ पे ये पॉइंट है कि कॉजेस, ये पूरा कॉजेस किसकी वजह से, हमारा पूरा जो सोशल कल्चर एंड इकोनॉमिक फैक्टर्स और सिस्टम जो पहले से था उसकी वजह से. From the earlier only on ancient time only we find that women were not treated as good as males. They were not given as good as education, not given we can say attention, food, nutritive foods or anything, but only the work which deteriorates her health and everything. Then after second thing, that is the dowry system. You find that dowry system created the neglections of the girl child because they have to, for marrying a daughter or a girl, that girl's father has to give so much of money to the husband of that particular daughter. So you find that this becomes major neglection of the girls which you find. Then apart from that, earlier system was early marriage system. You find that which was been there. इससे पहले सती सिस्टम था, तो भाई अगर वो हस्बैंड मर जाता है तो उसको भी चला दो. So all that particular system created a female population to grow very low, a female to be a, like we can say not that much prominent that like male. So this was, we find that in female to male. So now the table shows us some of the, we can say, per thousand females in India as well as per thousand females in Gujarat. So here we are talking about India and Gujarat, where the some of the years are taken up. Now years are taken from 1901, 1931, 1961, 1991, 2001 and 2011. So the nearly 6 years are been shown to you, where you find that for every 1,000 males in India, there were 972 females which are available. 972. So it is comparatively that we can say it is not equal, but it is less than the equal. When it comes to the Gujarat, it is much lesser than the total India. You find that it is 954 females which are available for every 1,000 males. So it is about talking about before independence. Again, 1931 also, if you talk, the population of female has reduced when it comes to 1901 to 1931. So over the period of 20 years, we see, sorry, 30 years, we see that female has reduced. That is, from 972 of total Indian women were there for every 1,000 males, it reduced to 950. Same way here, there is a reduction in Gujarat state-wise also. That is, in Gujarat 945 it has been reduced. आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस की बात कर रहे हैं तो 1961 लिया है यहाँ पे, तो 941 is the females which are available in total India, or we can say as for the talking about India. So you find that for every 1,000 males in India, 941 females were available, and यहाँ पे गुजरात में एक कम कर दो तो 940 were available for every 1,000 गुजराती males. So यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है कि ये टोटली रिडक्शन हो रहा है. वी हैव सीन विद द 3 years वी फाइंड दैट इट इज डिक्लाइनिंग, इट इज गेटिंग reduced. So again we talk about 1991, it is again reduced to, previously in 1961 it was 941. yes, so 1991 में वो reduce होके कितना हो गया, 927. Now same way if you try to match in Gujarat, it has reduced from 940 to 936. तो ये तो कम होते जा रहा है. Why? Because of all these reasons which I talked you about in earlier before this slide. So before this table. So you find that this causes brought us to know that the females are reducing every decades. Then after 2001, again in 2001, it has increased a certain bit with 933. And here in Gujarat it is still decreasing, 921. Then again in 2011, 940, it has increased. So when last 2 years in India, you find 2001, that is 933, which has increased from 1991, 927, and 2011 it is 940, which has increased with the previous decade, that is 933 से 940 हो गया, 7 increase हो गया per every 1,000 meals. So this is a good thing now. But in Gujarat it has again reduced to it has been gone down, that is 918. Now for your exam point of view or for your conclusion point of view, you have to remember certain data. Okay, not all the data. 1901 की बात कर लो, 1961 की बात कर लो, 2001 and 2011 की बात कर लो. So you have to remember this 4 years exactly when you try to go with writing examination, if it has been asked. Mostly here the question comes for 1 or 2 marks only, like about it can ask, they can ask, like we can say, where what is the Gujarat population, or we can say gender ratio in 2011 or in 2001. So 2001 में गुजरात का gender ratio था 921 and 2011 में 918. They can either ask for same way for number of males, number of females per 1,000 males in India. So in India की बात करें तो 940 था in 2011. अगर वो starting की बात करें 901, it is 920, 972. So this thing you have to remember from the starting to ending. मतलब पहले वाला 1901, 1961, 2001 and 2004, ये 4 years तो पक्के कर ही लो. It can come for your 1 marks or 2 marks MCQ, 1 marks MCQ, or we can say 1 mark question. Whereas this total question might come for your 2 marks, what is gender ratio, and just give a short note about it. So you have to see here, when we see the total entire table, we find that from the starting till ending, it has reduced. इफ़ यू डायरेक्टली सी फ्रॉम 970 टू 1901 की बात करते तो 972 फीमेल्स थी और 2011 में 940 फीमेल्स है, तो वो ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम इट हैज़ reduced. But we can conclude here that here in India you find that for 40 years, not 40 years, so 1901 से 1991 it has reduced. After 1991 it has increased, it has growing up now. So हमारा conclusion यहाँ पे ऐसे लिख सकते हैं second point में that in 19 from 1901 to 1991 the female ratio has reduced or it has decreased over the period of time, but in 2001 or in 2011 we find that it has increased. भाई क्यों increase हो गया, क्यों increase हो गया, इसका reason क्या है? That is, we have given more women empowerment, we have started to acknowledge this data, and we started to think for the female child's female or the daughters. So you find that education, now the education is provided equally, now the seats, employment seats are given regularly, there are different programs, NGOs, everything they have started to give awareness about the girl child and Beti Bachao. Yes, the program of Beti Bachao which has been started, because of that only you find that the female has increased over the period of time. But when it talks about Gujarat, you find that it has decreased, it has never increased in Gujarat from 1954, but sorry, 1901 it was 954 which have came to 2011 that is in 918. तो हमारा गुजरात में तो ये कुछ हुआ ही नहीं. So we find that Gujarat is having more disparity of female to male ratio, मतलब there is not equal importance given to female and male in Gujarat which we find here. ये डेटा बता रहा है, ओके, मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, इट इज टॉकिंग बाय द डेटा. करंटली सिचुएशन आई एम नॉट टेलिंग अबाउट एनीथिंग अबाउट द करंट सिचुएशन, बट you know better. So female are not given that much importance here in Gujarat, and you find that not only in Gujarat, there are some other states, okay, that is in Haryana, Punjab, where you find that the female ratios are less than the male than compared to India also. So this is what you find that the gender ratio talks about. Now when we go for the conclusion, तो हमने जैसे previous table में सीखा, वी हैव टू कंक्लूड भी 1901, यहाँ पे स्टार्टिंग 1901 है, तो वहाँ से लेके 2011 का कंपैरिजन करेंगे. सो फर्स्ट कंपैरिजन विल बी डन फॉर इंडिया एंड गुजरात बोथ. देन 1930 देन क्या करेंगे, वी हैव सीन द ट्रेंड्स दैट इज इट हैज़ डिक्रीज टिल 1991. सो विल राइट फ्रॉम 1901 टू 1991 it has decreased, and after 2001 to 2011 that decade was there is an increase due to the program of Beti Bachao. But we find that in Gujarat it has never increased, it has decreased and decreased due to more of imparity or inequality between male and female. Chalo, so just quickly look for the analysis and you have a better idea. So you find 1901 to 1991 for every 1000 male, female has been reducing, तो एक common line लिख दो. Then second, but in 2001 and 2011 you find that this period was the one for the female population was increased. Q, because of Beti Bachao. So program started that is in 2001 to 2011. इसके बीच में बेटी बचाओ का प्रोग्राम चालू हुआ, बहुत सारे NGOs खड़े हुए. शिक्षा is an now example where they are taking every thing to educate, to give food or educate everything for a girl child. So then after you find that when we talk about Gujarat, so it has been consistently fall in the ratio of female compared to the male, which we find due to what, due to nothing but social and cultural. Now there again you find that we sees here the second major factor, that is the craze of male child to go. Why male child? Because male child हो तो आपका आगे का जनरेशन होगा. So there was the same thing that the male child is a preference more. If the girl born, some of them we have seen in the news also that some of them are just neglecting the girl child by throwing into the dustbin. So ये सारी चीज़ हमने देखा है and it has been happening up, और they try to force the mother to abortion. यहाँ पे 40 sides मतलब it is nothing but they are talking about making the abortion. So they try to encourage. So to stop that particular abortion purpose, that is they directly check, वो लोग सोनोग्राफी करके चेक कर लेते थे कि भाई बेटा होने वाला है, बेटी होने वाली है. सो ये सब चीज़ें को रोकने के लिए गवर्नमेंट हैज़ बैंड ऑन द पेपर. सो यू शुड नॉट गो विद डिटेक्शन ऑफ द जेंडर ऑफ द चाइल्ड. सो दिस इज वॉट, बिकॉज ऑफ दिस फैक्टर it is not a problem, but because you know it is a male or female, you try to treat that differently, and that becomes a problem. That's why government has stopped that particular thing. And then after you find that mostly this all things are seen in Punjab, Haryana, Gujarat. और ये जो अबॉर्शन की बात कर रहे हैं तो ये तो पूरा बोला है, लेकिन सम ऑफ द प्लेसेस स्टिल you find still it is going on, this detection is going on, then the treatment, like female is going to born or male is going to born, that ट्रीटमेंट इज बीन गोइंग विद द फीमेल. अगर वो फीमेल चाइल्ड है तो उसको मारेंगे, उसको अबॉर्शन के लिए मोटिवेट एंकरेज करेंगे, जबरदस्ती करेंगे. XYZ रीजन विल बी देन फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर. सो सम ऑफ द ऑर्थोडॉक्स फैमिली और ऑर्थोडॉक्स पीपल विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड दिस, एंड दिस बिकम्स अ प्रॉब्लम. एंड इट इज हैपनिंग इन पंजाब, हरियाणा, गुजरात, वेयर देर इज मोर imbalance between female to male, everything. So this was about your gender ratio. I hope you have been clear, could understood about this particular thing. You get to remember, see, that's why I'm taking two or topics or one topic per day, so that you can remember the data, analyze it, go with it, try to remember it, याद करो और स्टोरी के फॉर्म में याद रखो. क्लियर? So this is what which has been talking about. I hope you understood well. If you still find any doubt, you can just call or message me. Okay, thank you.